I always say that I do YouTube as a hobby, and just because I do it as a hobby doesn't mean that I will follow the algorithm every now and then. And according to my algorithm now, it is Nintendo's turn to be bullied. So last week, the new Nintendo Switch 2 was revealed, and things went pretty smoothly. New games, better graphics, new features, and much more. Unless if you really want to count 120 FPS and 4K quality as new, then be my guest. Oh, but don't worry, hate 4K? Don't like playing on the bigger screen? Well, I got just the thing for you, buckaroo. Here's a 1080p quality game on a 10-inch screen. It's like higher resolutions never existed in the first place.
I have many more features than that, young one.
Big boy Nintendo.
At your service.
Are you here to tell me about the new features that the new Nintendo Switch 2 has to offer?
Yes, little one. The new Nintendo Switch 2 has many features to offer this time around. For example, now we have implemented voice chat communications into our systems, built-in microphones for you and all your friends across the world to communicate efficiently while playing your games.
Voice chat is coming to the Nintendo Switch? Oh my god, I can't believe it. You guys did it. You guys finally did it. Oh my god.
While these new features are indeed impressive, young one, I do have to mention that the new Switch 2 will require...
I just can't believe it. It's all over. Xbox chat tyranny. It's all over. Finally, a new king can rise. Finally, no more oppression. No more tyranny. We are now in control of voice chat commands. We hold the power. Finally, we have the power to say,
you will need a Nintendo membership to use our voice chat. But before you get your hopes up, I do want to mention that the new Nintendo Switch 2 is offering a camera at an additional price for $50, and as well an upgraded storage system free of cost.
oh, new storage. Oh, sweet. How much space?
We have taken the standard 32GB hard drive and have implemented the new 256GB worth of storage.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty decent upgrade. I mean, it's not like PlayStation or Xbox have already 1 terabyte in their systems, but all right, that's a pretty decent upgrade. And considering everything, and $50 for what now? And I am sure that these bonus features such as the camera and video messaging will have a good sense of quality because Nintendo, believe it or not, has such a good reputation of giving out good quality accessories for their consoles. However, I would like to mention that whatever the hell this shit is pumping out of its system, do you really expect it for it to run both these features at the same time without blowing your house to smithereens? Like I did that one time at my buddy's house by shoving condensed purified metal into the microwave. And are we just not going to pretend like both the camera and voice chat with the built-in mic wouldn't look and sound like this?
I don't know. I've never had problems.
But that doesn't matter. All we know that it doesn't take a physics major nor a rocket scientist to understand the new Switch 2 features. But just in case if you are on the slow side, such as myself, fret not, dumbass. For the low price of $10, this Nintendo system will personally give you a tour of their new features. Because God forbid you use the internet to learn on how to use these new features, and especially for free. The worst part about this is that it is a tech demo. And if you don't know what that is, look at it like this. The Wii came out in 2006, along with its own tech demo, Wii Sports. This is free. This is not free. Need I say more? It's almost as if the meaning, fuck around and find out, has lost all of its purpose. What do you do when you get a new console or a brand new system? You fuck around and find out. Not even in previous generations of gaming has this ever been implemented. From dicking around in PictoChat on the DS, playing Face Raiders and meeting new Miis from across the world on the 3DS, and as well to even playing Nintendo Land on the Wii U and even Playroom on the PlayStation systems. I never had to pay to use their systems properly. It's almost as if the $500+ I used to buy the system doesn't even matter because they want me to treat it all so carefully. But enough of the ill talk on Nintendo, let's bring in some good news. Nintendo have finally introduced game sharing, which is a nice feature. It's not like it was done a few years prior and you're just simply 10 years late to the party. You can also share locally as well with the use of just one console. Now, where have I heard this before? Oh, that's right. Download Play. The thing that ticks me off about this is that Nintendo treats this as if it's a market-breaking new thing, where in reality, this was perfect 20 years ago. But now, let's talk about the price, the long-awaited price. What kind of price has big boy Nintendo given us today? You just hate us? You just don't like your fan base, do you? How fucking stupid can you be? $80 for a game. $90 fucking dollars for a game, and it's not even physical? If you're not 1930s work whistle angry like me right now, then you are beyond redemption. Let me dumbify it for you. The game you bought with your money that you took that overtime shift for is not entirely your game. This is the most brain-dead piece of shit mechanic I have ever heard of. You're telling me I have to sit there and wait before I get to play my game if I were to own a physical copy instead of playing it immediately from the moment I insert it? Well, damn, if you don't like me sharing my account to my nephew's Switch, just tell me. Don't fucking point blank 360 no-scope me in the fucking face. Oh, and by the way, what is this? What's this? Because we don't fucking know. This shit is already so confusing, as is, and I just want to blow my brains out. So let me put into perspective what I mainly understand. This cartridge will only have the license of the game, and if you want to play it, you are going to have to download it with Wi-Fi. So let me get this straight. I have a flight to Belarus leaving in 2 hours. I have to connect to the airport Wi-Fi network in order to download an updated version of my game. Do you believe that that is going to happen within the amount of time that I have, considering the fact that I am connected to the airport Wi-Fi? So, remember when I said it's not a physical game anymore? Yeah, this is what I meant. I just love the way how my physical game cartridge doesn't actually have the game, but instead a license, where I have to insert said license into the Switch in order to play a game that is downloaded onto my Switch. What kind of fucking morons do you take your consumers to be? There is one big thing that we have to take into account for this as well. Other gaming companies. Nintendo will be the first to do this type of thing, and if this succeeds, what makes you think Xbox and PlayStation won't follow suit? Because they're playing Nintendo as a test pilot for this new implemented system, and to them, they think if this were to work, what's gonna stop us from doing the same thing? That's not even scratching the tip of the iceberg. The new Switch 2 is priced at $450 USD, $500 with Mario Kart, and in Japan, the new Nintendo is priced at $335 USD without Mario Kart. The Switch is region locked only to Japan and Japanese accounts, And if you want one with multi-language systems, then you are forced to fork up the $100+. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, but it's made in Japan, so it's probably less expensive in Japan because it's made in Japan.
No, it's not, you fucking dumbass. It's fucking made in Vietnam. What the fuck? And before I get anyone who says that, oh, it's because of Trump imposing tariffs on Japan and as well as inflation, I mean this in the most disrespectful way fucking possible. I hope you fucking get neutered like a fucking bull, because these types of fucking tariffs and inflation have nothing to do with the fact that it's priced internationally. I'm already pissed off at this price as much as the next consumer. But wait, check out what Doug Bowser, the CEO of Nintendo America, had to say about the price. We recognize there are some people that may not be able to afford the Switch's 2 price point. That's why we wanted to make the other Switch platforms available, so people still have an opportunity to come into our gaming universe, be a part of these characters in these worlds, and see value, if you will, in whatever rung of platform they come in. I fucking hate you. You are the scummiest person on this planet. You basically said, oh, you're poor? Damn, that's not my problem. You greedy fuck. No wonder Bowser's in your fucking name. You're the same as that green turtleneck motherfucker that steals my stars in Mario Party. But what's worse is that you're bald. And you know what? Fuck it. Even the actual Bowser, no matter how much of a prick he is, has a better chance of running Nintendo far better than you could ever do in your fucking life. Okay. Now that we got all that horrible shit that Nintendo has posted, has told us, and everything in between, now we can finally go on and get some good news.
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
Alright, what the fuck? So basically, what are my final thoughts with this? Well, to put it simple, don't buy it. Don't buy this product. If anything, boycott it. Do I want Nintendo to fail? No, of course not. Will this console be a potential flop? Maybe. Who knows? If anything, that is up for the consumer to decide. The thing to do here is vote with your dollar. Don't buy a game that has been rebranded with better graphics or remastered, etc. Don't buy a game where you pay $20 just for a simple upgrade. An upgrade that should have been a thing since the game first released. Don't buy a $90 game that isn't yours to begin with. And most importantly, don't act like this is an upgrade where in reality it's not. You accepting and buying these types of games or systems is just what Nintendo wants you to do. And if you do, believe it or not, other gaming companies will do the same. They are using Nintendo as a scapegoat, so much so where Nintendo themselves don't know what they're getting themselves into. It is sad that we've gone from notable systems such as the Nintendo GameCube, the N64, the Wii, and now the DS to just this, really. It's sad, really, and it's even more sad that Nintendo just don't want to listen to its customers. Before Satoru Iwata passed away, Nintendo meant something, not just to us as gamers, but us as a family. And that's because Iwata was a gamer himself. He understood the people's struggles. He wanted to make a company where the whole family can enjoy, not just shareholders, businessmen, and other financially successful people. Reggie was another one. Before he had stepped down, he made sure the American consumer was satisfied with Nintendo and their products. Both these men went above and beyond to make sure Nintendo would be a household classic and made sure they would relate to their child demographic where it made not only kids play, but teenagers and adults too. Now we have two greedy businessmen, one who shows up once every 3 years or so, and the other not giving a fuck about their company at all. These people don't listen to the consumers or complaints. They just go along with what could be the next best thing. We as the consumer have the right to complain, have the right to protest, and have the right to not buy your system. We have the power to stop this corporate greed that has overtaken Nintendo and make them understand that this isn't what Iwata wanted. This doesn't bring family together nor friends. This keeps us apart. But something that could bring us all together is sharing a common goal. And that goal is to simply listen to your customers. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. I'll keep people posted on what Nintendo is doing, and I'll try my best to get a video out as soon as possible. But apart from that, I hope everyone has a God blessed day. Take care and peace. Hey, post video Josie here. I bet you thought that was the end of the video. Well, my friend, it seems that I have some interesting news for you. Reggie, the old president of Nintendo of America, has come out with 3 tweets, all linking to 3 main factors. One about is the Wii Sports Packin', the other one with the Wii Play Remote, and as well, the results. What I'm getting at here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Reggie is not happy with the current state of Nintendo. And as a former president, why would he? If anything, he had to fight tooth and nail to get Wii Sports and the Wii into a bundle for American audiences. Not only that as well, but the Wii Play Plus Remote as a bundle as well. And as you can see, the results were quite in his favor. So what do I get by putting this at the end of the video? Simple. I just want people to listen, and I want people to understand. What Doug Bowser is doing by basically doing nothing at all doesn't help the consumer in America to buy Nintendo products. You shouldn't pay $10 for a tutorial. You shouldn't pay $50 for a camera that looks to be included with the Switch 2. It's not fair that the American consumer has to pay these types of things. Maybe, just maybe, it can be different in Japan, this and that, whatever, but this is not Japan. This is America. You need to appease the American consumer. Otherwise, they will not buy your products. And I'm no business major or economist or whatever the fuck like it takes, but I am a consumer. I am a customer of Nintendo. And all I want is for Nintendo to listen to their customers and provide the best quality service as possible, just like how they did back then. Anyways, that's it from me. I hope everyone has a good night. God bless. Take care and peace.